And we are live for the second of 3 games here at the North Rinks and Hauppauge on the Long Island Sports Network. I'm Magnus Healy, and working the camera for me tonight is the wonderful Rowan Laddick. And the first game tonight was a barn burner between the West Islip Lions and the Connecticut-Sayville Thunderbirds, but that page has since turned, and we have turned our sights to what should be an exciting one today between the Northport Huntington Tigers and the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Smithtown Hauppauge 2-0 in 5th place in our freshman division. And on the flip side, the Northport Huntington Tigers are 0-2 and in 8th place, searching for their first win, and they have a difficult opponent in such a challenging franchise, I guess you could call them, in the the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. A very competitive team at all levels, the developmental, JV, freshman, and varsity as well. They're typically always in the dog running for the championship, and we'll see that tonight. They play a very clean brand of hockey, as some key players for both sides. First off, Northport this year coming off of 2 losses to Kings Park, Comac, and Longwood. Giving up 7 goals in each game has been kind of the problem. Matthew McCartney has struggled in the net. Looking to bounce back tonight, but it's going to be a difficult time to do so. And looking on the other side for this Smithtown Hauppauge team, they won against Ward Melville, and they won against Connecticut 9-5. So some commanding wins, and last year they went 19-0-1, and they went 5-0 in the playoffs, which is just an incredible feat. And it will show today as we are just moments away from the opening faceoff here for the second of 3 games tonight on this very cold Saturday evening. True fall weather officially on October 11th now. I can say it myself. I'm cold up in this booth. I'm double sweatshirted up, and it's a solo broadcast tonight, and some key players as well for Smithtown Hauppauge. Michael Wasilewski with 3 goals and 1 assist on the season as well, matching his stats. Jason Shankles with 3 goals, 1 assist as well. And the netminder tonight for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls will be Leah Nichols, number 39, as we'll be picking the pucks out of the nets for both sides and getting ready to go to our first face-off of the night to start this first period, as we're coming off a very good game last game. Can we kind of match that energy here and see something similar between Smithtown and Northport? This is the 8 p.m. game, starting 15 minutes early, so that is an interesting thing. The other game also did start early as well. But as far as what Northport Huntington needs to do, they need to stop Michael Wasilewski in transition. He flies up the ice. It's been a difficult thing for any team to match up against. And the power play goals have been 0 thus far for Northport. They've had 11 penalty minutes per game. No power play goals for them. Smithtown Hauppauge doesn't really have a lot themselves, only 1.5 on average, but we'll see how that plays out tonight. Do they play a clean brand of hockey? Do we see some aggressiveness? We shall see, as Northport Huntington is getting ready here, and we'll be heading to the center ice for our face-off. And I'll say it again, the second of 3 games on this Saturday evening. Smithtown Hauppauge sporting the Rangers reminiscent uniforms, and on the flip side, the Northport Huntington Tigers will be wearing a navy and yellow colorway. And Smithtown Hauppauge with last names, Northport without. So we'll have to identify quickly here on the broadcast tonight. As going over some last-minute game plans are Northport, hoping to put something together and have a successful night here. As we await to see, we have also, I mentioned this in the first broadcast, we have some good pink tape on the sticks in honor. It is October. It's good to see for both sides, some pink laces as well. As coming to the center ice to take the face-off for Northport Huntington will be Andrew Cohen, the forward. And for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, it'll be number 14, Jason Shankles. Again, one of their key players that I had mentioned earlier. As we're moments away from the opening faceoff for game 2 of 3 tonight on the North Rinks. Seconds away, referee figuring things out here. Smithtown Hauppauge will be home, and Northport will be away. Left to right go Smithtown Hauppauge, and right to left go Northport. And the opening puck drop is won by Smithtown Hauppauge. Handling it is Wasilewski, finding it and fighting for it is Northport, led by Frey. And working with it now as a clear from Ryan Hand And back to their own boards, handled by Petit. Now skating up the ice across the blue line go Hauppauge as the pass is intercepted by Murator. And back to the offensive zone goes Northport Huntington. 30 seconds going by, and we're going up and down the sheet pretty quickly. As a good skate stop there behind his own net from Wetzel as he'll send it up the ice, and skating after it very quickly is Wasilewski, as I was mentioning pregame. First shot to start it. Is it in? I am waiting to see. It's under the skates of the lucky Matthew McCartney, but as we had mentioned, on full display to start, we see the game-wrecking speed from Michael Wasilewski on display there. 14-14 remaining in this first period, and it'll be an offensive zone face-off opportunity for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. As it is won, and it goes to Delaney on the near boards. Some fighting for it back, and it'll be Hoffman at the top. One-timer from Murator, and it's wide. Good little one-timer on the centering bid as they're fighting for it on the far side. Spardell trying to find it. It's back to Murator. Murator dishes it to his teammate, and that is Dominic Schau. Schau back out to the blue line to Hoffman. Hoffman lining up a shot, forehand shot, kicks off the pad of McCartney and back out to Schau. Schau at the center, looking for someone. Dangling around defenders, centering bid to Delaney. And wow, I think that crossed the line towards the end there, and they will call it a goal. My apologies, I hadn't seen an explosion from the Hauppauge squad as we see there. Just crosses the line there, and I didn't think that the referee had called that a goal, but nonetheless they do, and it's an opening score for the Smithtown Hauppauge squad, and I will let you guys know who that was in a moment. With 3:32 to go, Smithtown Hauppauge making their stamp early. We see a great job there. The rebounds have been an important thing at any hockey level thus far tonight. You know, being able to corral it in as Shankles goes across the blue line for Smithtown Hauppauge. Forehand shot is wide, and it'll be at the net to Wasilewski. And fighting for it on the far boards. And it'll find the stick of a Northport Huntington member, and down the ice they go, led by Kusko. Kusko fighting for it with Wetzel. Wetzel will clear it and center it, but it finds the stick of Kusko again, trying to dangle through some defenders, a 4-on-1, and he won't get it through. Had the center of the ice, but nonetheless it goes back to the stick of Smithtown Hauppauge, led by Maloney. Maloney will try to dangle through. Can he get it? No, he can't. A centering bid too far as he clears it back to the top. Back down to Maloney. He's got Petit at the top. He'll hit him at the blue line. Looking down low. Pass to the goal line for Wasilewski. Centering bid, block. A great pad save from McCartney as he's squirming on the floor like a worm. A phenomenal job there from him to get that save in. As behind the goal of McCartney they go. Northport Huntington can't really keep up with the pace thus far. They have a takeaway here, but it's won again back by Malone, and it goes back. Beal loses the puck for Northport Huntington. As Petit with it now for the Bulls. As it's batted away there from Kusko. Kusko now fighting for it, trying to get it out of Wetzel's stick, but Wetzel will dish it to his teammate in Malone across the blue line and into the offensive zone. Behind the net they go. Oh, and Kusko slams into the net as it's a shot from Wetzel off the post. Delaney with a forehand shot. Rebound out in front. It's in front of the crease. Can they get it in? They do. Smithtown Hauppauge pokes it in off of the rebound. Another redirection goal. You see it's on the near zone. Dish there by Delaney. Hits off the chest. Kusko trying to clear it. They're fighting with sticks. And it's poked into the goal there. And a 2-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead. With 11:35 to go in this first period, and back to the defensive zone goes Smithtown Hauppauge. As the live updates on the Suffolk County High School Hockey League website are actually not working right now. Try to get that figured out, but are they going to add to the goals tonight? Do they? They do not. Okay. Another one that gets caught under the sticks, or the skates, excuse me, of Northport Huntington. But the site is now up. Gavin Delaney was credited with the first goal, and the next one goes to Reed Malazewski. So he gets himself involved in the scoring tonight, and that will be a 2-0 lead for Smithtown Hauppauge. for Wasilewski. That'll be his 3rd goal on the season. So he'll add to that tally, and his 3rd point of the season as well. And then as well for Gavin Delaney, that'll be his 2nd goal on the season. With 10:54 to go. Some clamoring near at the blue line, but Northport Huntington looking for a response to the 2 early goals from the Bulls. And fighting for it on the far boards is Beal. Can he get a clear? No, he cannot. It's intercepted by Beltrani. And it's chipped over the net. Out of the outstretched glove of McCartney. Behind the net they go, led by Delaney. A centering opportunity, can't find the stick of Mazalewski. And a great job there to clear it from Northport Huntington. And down the sheet they go with speed, led by Connor Frey. And it's intercepted. A great stick check there from Delaney to stop the speed of Frey down the ice. Little forehand shot corralled there by McCartney. And we'll now have an wholesale line change for both squads, the 2nd of the night, with 10:07 to go in this first period. Smithtown Hauppauge leads Northport Huntington 2-0 on the 2nd game of 3 on the North Rinks tonight. A shot there, no good on the one-timer from Wetzel. Wetzel back at the blue line, looking for it, sizing up the net, has a lane, shoots, and it tips off of the elbow of Ava Spardell of Northport Huntington as some clamoring around the crease for the puck on the rebound. Back to the blue line, a shot, and it's good into the back of the net. A good little wrist flick there. Looked like Wetzel got that shot in as we take a look. Couldn't find it. Puck gets dished back out on a clearing opportunity. Finds the stick of Jonathan Wetzel. A little forehand shot past the outstretched arms of McCartney. And it's a 3-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead. With 9:41 to go. Now skating down the ice, dangling through some defenders. A nice move there with the stick from Cohen. Cohen, one of their key players we mentioned for the Tigers pregame. And Schau with some fancy moves down the ice. A 1-on-2, but he can't get it through the hands of DeSarno for the Tigers. And now, possession sticks with the Tigers now. A chance as it goes past on the leading pass. Couldn't get it quite to Cusco, and Cusco will send it around the ice. Looking to get it into the net. It'll hit off the post. Great save there by Nichols with 9:07 to go. Clambering at the far boards, it finds the stick of the quick and shifty Schau as he's showing it off now. Wow, what a tongue twister there. Too many S's for me to count. Nonetheless, a chance, a centering bid just past the stick of Malone. The outstretched stick of Andrew Malone couldn't quite get the centering pass as he dishes it back out to the blue line. Back to Wetzel on the far side. Down low over to Wasilewski. And a clear from the Tigers to give McCartney a break with 8:36 to go in this first period. 3-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead. As back around to the red line, into the neutral zone goes Hoffman. Back over to Murator. Murator looking for someone. He finds number 14 over the middle. That's Jason Shankles. Jason dangling through some defenders. Will take it around the net. Stop short, looking for a centering opportunity. He finds Mazalewski. Can he get it? No, just wide. That's a good little forehand shot. Sticks were involved down low there from Cusco to break up the powerful shot as Beal sends it down the ice. Looking for someone. Can't find it, though. As we look now down low. A shot from Frey, no good. A clearing shot there, and a great job to clear it from the Bulls. And they'll send it around the ice, clambering up at the blue line. 7:47 to go. Now down the red line they go. Cross goes Shankles, dangling through, looking for a shot. He gets it in, top left. Jason Shankles with the goal on the breakaway. And you look at that, Smithtown Hauppauge with a 4-0 lead early. You see he's 1-on-2, doesn't have the numbers, but it's his stick handling that's so good. A little crossover, finds it, and a backhand shot into the top right past the glove of McCartney. And we're looking at a 4-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead. With 7:35 to go in this first period. Clock winding down now. As down the ice goes Murator looking for a goal of his own. And a great forecheck there from, I believe that was Jackson Beal of this Northport Huntington squad. A good job from him. as now behind the goal they go as Thomas Martin tries to clear it. Back to Delaney it goes. Delaney looking for a centering bid. Finds on the other side, he finds Shankles. Shankles looking for somewhere to go. Gets it back up top to Hoffman. Down low to Malone. Malone scoops it, but not good. Finds Delaney now at the near boards. And fighting for it, Shao will have it. Shifty Shao, that's his nickname now. Shifty Shao, that's what we'll call him as he tangles through some Tigers defenders now. But this 4-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead has been all them. The time of possession has been heavily favored in their offensive zone. They've been dominant. As it's over the middle of the crease. Can they get it in? No, it's a good clear by Murtor off the boards. It finds itself at the blue line. Back to the stick of Thomas Martin. Thomas Martin now in the neutral zone. He's got numbers. Smithtown Hauppauge is down. Can he get the shot off? Oh, just pulls it far right. Had the numbers as Smithtown Hauppauge was in changing on the line. Tried to take advantage, but just pulled his shot wide. As now Smithtown Hauppauge flips the script now with Delaney. Thomas Martin in pursuit. He'll get to it at the near boards. Fighting forward in the corner. Who will break it free? It'll be Thomas Martin. Gets it back to the center, but Shankles has it. Wrist flick, and it's a glove save and a beaut. Great shot save there by McCartney, but nonetheless, it's a 4-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead. And the goal scorers have been Jonathan Wetzel, Jason Shankles, Reed Malazewski, and Gavin Delaney. So some good scoring affairs thus far with 5:57 to go in this first period. Back to the corner, it finds Mezalewski. And some clamoring on the near boards, far boards, excuse me, as the Sarno will try to clear it. And now Frey with the puck going down the ice. As the Tigers in pursuit on a little bit of a breakaway here. He's got Spardell, can't connect with Spardell though, as it'll be back at the red line. And a good shot there by Han off the boards, trying to clear it. Back down low, it'll be Wetzel handling the puck and trying to get a hand on it as Cohen. Couldn't connect though on the interception, but it finds Cohen down low at the zone, clear it up, finds Han at the blue line, and the whistle is blown. Will there be a penalty? We will see as the heads are hanging. No, it'll just be a face-off, or will it? As it appears that Cohen's just coming off. No penalty is called. I didn't quite catch the signal, but it'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. So a chance for possibly Northport Huntington to even this out here. As a line change coming back on is Jackson Beal for the Northport Huntington squad. And Smithtown Hauppauge, excuse me, a combination of the two, looking more like the 2-0 team that we'd expect to see. And Northport Huntington kind of playing like a 0-2 team, a little bit not playing as a unit per se. You see, the thing that I'm noticing with Smithtown Hauppauge is they're playing up and down the ice very well. They are playing as a unit. They are getting the opportunities at the lane as Spardell's gotten her chances over the middle. But they haven't been able to connect with her. It's just being able to get the puck into the hands of the right people, and you need to facilitate the puck well if you want to win games. But nonetheless, with 4:33 to go, Smithtown Hauppauge with the puck into the offensive zone. Wetzel tries to smash it there, but it whiffs a little bit, and behind the net they go. Wetzel now with the puck on the far side. Wrist flick and a kick save and a beaut there from Matthew McCartney. Back around the net they go. Centering bid over the middle. And he shoot it. Where is it? The puck comes out on the rebound. I lost track of it there, but it finds the stick of DeSarno. DeSarno now over the blue line. And skating with it is the shifty Shao. Shao coming through, dangling through some defenders. Forehand shot blocked by the glove of McCartney, and he'll find his way out to Haas. As Haas working with it now. Where is it? It's behind the net. He chips it over. What a little pass there from Haas. Couldn't connect with Shao though, but a nice little nifty chip over the back of the goal. Wouldn't expect that if I was McCartney. And now Beal heading with Huntington down the other end. Cusco tries to find it. They're fighting with it on the near boards. Hill will find it and is cleared there by Hoffman. And down to Shao they go. Shifty Shao going down across the blue line. Dangling through defenders. Will they get it? No, a great back check there. Or excuse me, forecheck from Thomas Martin. As it looked like Shao was going to have a shot off. Wrist flick wide from Murtor on the shot attempt with 3:10 to go in this first period. 4-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. 3 minutes remain. Down the ice goes Cusco on a breakaway. He's one-on-one with the netminder. Can he get it? No! He does not. A great blocker save there from Leia Nichols. The first one she's had to make tonight, and says no to Robert Cusco of the Northport Huntington Tigers. As back down, centering bid up at the top, Murator settles it up. Can he get under it? Can he get the rebound? He does. That's going to be important for McCartney through the stretch as we see a line change for Smithtown Hauppauge, refreshing their guys. It's going to be huge here for McCartney to jump on these rebounds, as we've seen 2 goals already from Shankles and Wetzel later on in this first period, come off of a redirection from near the goal. It's kind of been their demise, but Shankles takes the face-off. He'll lose it, and now fighting for it down low. Shankles will chip it around the boards, and it'll find the stick of Wasilewski. Wasilewski handling it now, but he loses it. And down the ice goes Frey. Frey with numbers. He's got over the middle. He's got Cusco. Can he find him? No. A great forecheck there from Wetzel. And he stops possibly a centering bid to Cusco, but they have the puck again, and the shot is wide from Cohen. Cusco sends it back out, trying to find Frey. A little long of him, though, and puck will be back in Bulls territory. Excuse me, as Wasilewski is on the floor trying to salvage anything as Petit gets it. He'll send it around the boards, and behind the net it'll go as Frey will have it, or excuse me, DeSarno. Back over the middle. Pad save on the shot from Maloney. Will he get it again? Where's the puck? It's out in front. A centering bid to Petit. Sizes it up. Wrist flick shot. A glove save. It's out in front. The board. And it's a save by McCartney. Having to work pretty hard there is Matthew McCartney. And another line change coming for Smithtown Hauppauge, as their guys get a quick break with 1:34 to go in this first period. 4-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. And another ozone face-off for the Bulls. And another face-off win for the Bulls as well, as it's over to Hoffman on the near blue line. And a glove save from McCartney. He picked it like a first baseman in the MLB. And a good save from him. As we look to see on another offensive face-off, as we have some live NHL scores for you. The Rangers are tied up with the Penguins 1-1 with 16 minutes to go in the second period. The Flyers up 1-0 on the Hurricanes at the end of the first. Devils lead the Lightning 3-0. Panthers lead the Senators 2-1. Canadians and Blackhawks tied at 0 as it's at the crease, and a save by McCartney again. So another shot attempt from McCartney, no problem. The Capitals lead the Islanders as well, as the Bruins lead the Sabres, and the Maple Leafs lead the Red Wings. With 1:06 to go, the score is out of the way thus far in the NHL. We look back to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, as handling the puck now is Murator, shifty around some Tigers defenders, and dishes it back to the near side for his teammate, Haas. Haas now at the center line, battling for it with Delaney. He gets his hands on it, and with 44 seconds to go in this first period, it's back in the defensive zone, which has been the tale of the entire game thus far. As it's back over the middle, it's on the crease being fought for it. It's cleared there. Great job of clearing it by Andrew Cohen, avoiding anything over the crease with 25 seconds to go. They need to slap this out of the way. They'll try to get a breakaway going, led by DeSarno, and it's taken away by Wasilewski. Wasilewski sends it around the boards, finds the stick of Reynolds. Reynolds will trip, lose control of it, and some bumping going on the near boards from Cusco. Fighting for it, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, ticking down. Can they get anything off? 5, 3, 2, 1, and that'll expire the first period as they're fighting for it on the near boards. And that will end the first period. It is 4-0 Smithtown Hauppauge as they lead they lead Northport Huntington, as we'll be back for the second period after this break. And we're back for the second period of this freshman game between the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls and the Northport Huntington Tigers. Smithtown Hauppauge leads Northport 4-0. It's been all Smithtown Hauppauge thus far. They've had a lot of possession in the neutral zone, or not the neutral zone rather, excuse me, their offensive zone, and they've capitalized beautifully as we head to the opening faceoff. Will Northport win it? They won't. It'll find the stick of Wetzel. Wetzel now at their own blue line. Dishes it across the ice to Petit. Petit sends it down the ice and it finds Maloney. Maloney now with a chance. Will he get the shot off? No, a great forecheck there. Coming from DeSardo with the pink tape on his stick, as we had mentioned throughout the broadcast tonight, as it finds Wetzel at the blue line. Across the red line through the neutral zone. Dangling through some defenders with the biscuit. Can't get it off. He decides to hunker down and see his opportunities out as he finds Petit. Forced shot there, but it's blocked off the body of Spardell. 14-20 already remaining as it's off the chest of McCartney, and he'll jump on it and avoid any rebounds, costing him tonight like we saw earlier. But a great night in goal from Leah Nichols for the Smithtown Hauppauge team. Now, obviously, it's pretty easy to play the net when your team plays such good defense that you only have one save opportunity on the night, but nonetheless, credit to her tonight as Smithtown Hauppauge playing around in the Tigers' offensive zone. Now Spardell has the puck coming across the blue line. It's chipped by Shankles, fighting for it, and it'll be in the defensive zone of Smithtown Hauppauge with Petit. Now Mazalewski has it. Malazewski, around the boards they go. 13:47 remain. As now a centering bid is blocked over the middle by DeSarno. He says no and avoids any costly plays there. Has some fighting for it on the near side. Well, a slap shot from Wetzel is wide past the post to the right of the netminder McCartney, and around the boards it'll go. Thomas Martin fighting for it, and he'll try to clear it down the ice, and he'll get it. And for the first time, they have numbers all night, led by Beal. Can he get anything off? Flick shot, no, blocked by Petit on the stick check there. Great job by Petit on that one. Brady Petit being a big involved on that play as it's sent down the ice to Haas. Dylan Haas looking for a chance now, one-on-one with the goalie. Can he get it? He does! A beautiful job with the stick from Dylan Haas as he picks up his first goal of the night and extends the lead to 5 for the Smithtown Hauppauge squad. You see, we take a look there. He's got a one-on-one. The stick check from Thomas Martin is no good, and he's just a little crossover, whoop, whoop, and into the net, past the attempt from Matthew McCartney. And it's a 5-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead. Credited with the assist was Jason Shankles, and 12:51 to go. And now Hoffman with it. Slap shot, no good as it is off the stick of Thomas Martin. And back around they go. Centering bid for Maloney, no good as it hits off the stick of Frey. And he'll look for someone over the center. Can he find anyone? He'll dish it back behind the net. Back out to Maloney, a great play there, but an even better save from McCartney as they went back and forth, snuck around to the center, and Maloney had the opportunity but couldn't capitalize. As Hoffman now with the puck at the blue line. Back out to Murator. Pad save, another shot attempt off the rebound, no good, as it's far past the outstretched glove of McCartney. Frey with the puck now in transition for the Bulls, or for the Tigers, excuse me, as around the ice it goes. Frey will pick back up with it, look for Cusco over the middle possibly. Instead, he'll send it around the boards. Will it find Thomas Martin? No. It'll find the stick of Malone, and now Shifty Shao, working around some defenders. A centering bid. He takes it himself, and a good blocker save there from McCartney with 11:40 to go in the second period. As it'll go across through the neutral zone and find the stick of Hoffman with a knuckling puck. Pass there to Delaney. Working with it now is Murator, and a great stick check there from Frey in the neutral zone. And that's the transitional game that has been such a big part for this Smithtown Hauppauge team, is getting back on defense when they need to and putting the pressure and skating down quickly, as we see now, as the puck's in the hands of Shankles, but nothing to go there. Back to the blue line from Murator. Loses handle, get it back now. A shot high over the head of McCartney, is behind the net now. trying to get a centering bid are the Bulls. It's back to the blue line by Wetzel. Wetzel looking for someone. He sends it off the boards. Back down low to Delaney. And Delaney sends it right back up top to Wetzel. A slap shot from Wetzel is wide. And the Tigers are just looking for an opportunity to clear it tonight. Haven't found it yet. It's just been all Smithtown Hauppauge down low tonight, as they have it on the far corner. Dishes it back up to the blue line with Petit. Petit dangling through traffic, and it hits off the pad. A good pad save there from McCartney, and in transition go Connor Frey leading the Tigers. As the whistle is blown and icing will be called. But not after the goal comes early in the second period for Smithtown Hauppauge. We see it comes from Dylan Haas on the little shifty breakaway, one-on-one with the goalie, as McCartney bopping his head to the music. As it's a fun little Saturday night hockey game. Nothing better. As the offensive zone faceoff is actually defended for once by Jackson Beal. He gets it, and across the red line they go. A stick check from Delaney, counters it though, and nonetheless Beal will lose it. Back to Delaney they go. Cross the ice pass. Shifty Shao now loses it at the blue line. Haas handling it now on the near side. Looking for a lane. Can he get it? He won't, and he'll lose it. Down the field, down the ice goes Wetzel, and he'll find the stick of Petit. Petit now off the boards to Delaney at the red line. And through the neutral zone they go in a collision between Cusco and Delaney. Back up quickly as down low Hauppauge goes, led by Haas. The Bulls over the middle. Centering opportunity from Delaney to Shifty Shao. The shot, it's good. Up over the head of Matthew McCartney goes Shifty Shao as Dominic Shao picks up his goal tonight. As we take a look, Delaney has it. A little centering bid. Shao takes the chance, get a better angle, and puts it right top left where Mama hides the cookies. And a goal there from Dominic Shao. Haas and Delaney credited with the assist. And it's a 6-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead over Northport Huntington with 9:41 to go in this second period, as Shao will get right back to it and win the faceoff. And down low he goes by the goal line. Around the net he goes. Maybe a centering bid look. Petit on the one-timer. Pad save by McCarty. Still stays at the crease. Behind the net they go. Fighting for it is Haas. Haas will look for Wetzel, possibly at the blue line. He takes it himself. Shot. Save. Back out on the rebound. They have it. It's cleared. Petit has it now at the blue line. And they back it up into their own territory and take a breath here. Not try to force anything. That's another thing that Smithtown Hauppauge has done so well, as Wetzel takes it, dangling through, shot wide, past the glove of McCartney on a little glove side miss on the shot from Wetzel, as Shao will come off, and entering back in is Shankles for his third line change of the night. Behind the net they go. Haas getting involved, but it's a fight. Who will get it? Who will come away with it? And it looks like it'll be the Tigers, but a whistle is blown as we await the call here. As it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Bulls, as a timeout appears to be called. We signaled a timeout, but no, it was a penalty. That penalty will come to Camden Thomas Martin, and it'll be a power play, which is not what you want to see for the Northport Huntington Tigers fans, but the penalty on Camden Thomas Martin will be a cross-checking minor for 2 minutes. A timeout was actually called by Smithtown Hauppauge, so they do walk away with a chance to probably draw something up, as Northport Huntington is shorthanded tonight. So we look to see what they do now on the power play. As it's 6-0 Smithtown Hauppauge over the Northport Huntington Tigers with 8:42 to go in this second period. And they're on the power play now. Can the Tigers perform a penalty kill to possibly keep themselves in this ballgame? As we await the opening faceoff, or the power play faceoff, excuse me. Shankles will be down in the offensive zone to take it. And the puck is dropped. And it's won by Smithtown Hauppauge. Hoffman at the blue line, dishes it across the ice to Haas. Haas down low to Shankles. Shankles looking for someone in the center. Dishes it back out to the blue line to Hoffman. Hoffman to Shankles. Shankles working now, back at the top to Haas. Down low he goes to Hoffman. Back to Shankles, and he's playing a decisive little chess game that is the Smithtown Hauppauge passing offense. As possibly a centering bit to Hoffman now, a shot from Shankles, excuse me, no good. Off the body of Spardell. Haas looking for something, some shifty moves around Cusco. And we've got a minute and 17 to go on this power play. Good penalty kill thus far from the Tigers, excuse me. As Hoffman now with the puck. Digging around, trying to find someone. Delaney with the centering bid knocked away from Spardell, and the Tigers get a clear. Back across the neutral zone we go into the hands of Haas. Working on it now. Across his own zone he goes, dangling around Frey. And a check at the center from Mazalewski. Physical play there, but nonetheless, Delaney will have it now. Dangling through some defenders, and a stick check there by DeSarno to stop the momentum that was Delaney. As back to the blue line they go. 35 seconds to go on this penalty kill. Shot off the chest, rebound out in front. Can he get it? And he does. Matthew McCartney jumps on the save and will avoid anything coming there from Smithtown Hauppauge. We've got 26 seconds to go in this power play, and 7:08 remaining overall in the second period. 6-0 Smithtown Hauppauge over the Northport Huntington Tigers. Spardell will be coming back onto the ice. As this far tonight, it's been all Smithtown Hauppauge. They've been playing great in their offensive zone as they win another offensive zone faceoff. As Wetzel will handle it now at the red line, dishes it over to Petit. Petit working down low on the drive, looking for someone over the middle. He gives it back to Malone at the blue line, and intercepted there by Tizzo. Tizzo now, his first play of the game, is an impactful one at that. Now fighting for it is Beal. Jackson Beal gets a clear, and it's over there to Reynolds. Fighting for it now in the neutral zone of the Tigers, looking to get something going in the offensive zone, but Petit will slow the pace of play down and take it back to his own defensive zone and just toy with the Tigers offense as he has been all night. As a big whiff from Beal there, and a stick check on the drive from Murator. Murator dangling through the legs of Reynolds. A shot attempt just pulls it wide. Great defense there by Spardell. As back out we go on a breakaway is Cusco. The shot just high over the head. And the power play is now over. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. As we appear now, 6:10 to go in this second period. But a penalty now for Smithtown Hauppauge. I'm sorry, I did not notice that. It'll be a power play now for the Tigers. So an opportunity in the offensive zone faceoff, as we're discussing some things now between the referees. Talking a little, looks to be to the ball. Oh, they had too many men on the ice, it appears. Trying to get away with that as they send Haas off the ice. As the power play begins for the Tigers. Short-handed is Shankles, but he gets it away. A clearing opportunity back at the blue line. Sends it from Reynolds. And Shankles will send it down the ice. And McCartney will elect to keep it in play. He'll get out of the net. And around the net they go. The Tigers looking to get something in the offensive zone now for seemingly the first time all night, as Beal looking to get a hand on it as Murator has it in the neutral zone for the Bulls. Murator working, dangling through Beal, dishes it over to Shifty Shao, and he gets it through, but intercepted by Thomas Martin. Thomas Martin now working across the red line, being defended by Shao. Great stick check in transition from Dominic Shao. Already has a goal on the night tonight, making his impact on defense as Shankles goes through the neutral zone for Smithtown Hauppauge and sends it to the backboards, bouncing off in front and handled by Thomas Martin. Chips it past Beal, and into the neutral zone they go. As the puck is sent down the ice, and no icing is called, but 55 seconds to go on this power play, and a great penalty kill as some personnel changes for the Tigers. And back down low goes Shao near the goal line. He'll go around the net, sliding to the other side as McCartney to prevent a backside goal, and he'll dish it back out to the blue line Back down low for Shankles, and Murator will find it at the near boards. Off the skate of Spardell, back down to Murator, and back behind the goal it goes. A tricky situation here as he tries a centering bid. No, just far past the stick of Jason Shankles, and it's sent down the ice. Hoffman with it now. 18 seconds to go on the power play, and a great penalty kill. Thus far, a little shot attempt, no good. Off the chest of Leah Nichols on a little backhander there on the centering opportunity from Robert Cusco. And a wholesale line change comes for Smithtown Hauppauge. Still with 12 seconds to go in this power play. Possibly the Northport Huntington Tigers with a chance to score off the faceoff. Haven't seen it often, but I've seen it, as they won't get the chance to do that, as Wetzel with possession now will skate through the interior defense of this Tiger squad, dish it out in front to his teammate, and that's Mazalewski. Apologies on that, as Petit will have it now, and the power play is over. And a successful penalty kill once again from Smithtown Hauppauge. They have it down low, and a glove stop there from McCartney. As the second period is winding down tonight. A great game played thus far from Smithtown Hauppauge. They've been in command in the offensive zone. That's kind of been the name of their game. They've played well in transition as well. Guys like Murator and SCHSHL, as he's adopted a new nickname from me tonight. Playing well in transition. The ensuing offensive zone faceoff for the Bulls is won and handled by Petit. Tries to get it across to Haas. He does, and they'll handle it in the neutral zone. Working around it now, trying to find something. He finds Petit, goes to Wetzel in the neutral zone, fighting at the red line, back over to Haas. Haas working with it across the red line. He's got Frey on him. He dishes it past Frey and finds Wetzel on the other side. Slap shot to the chest of McCartney, and a little save there, just making sure it didn't slide under his skates as they find the puck with 3:26 to go in this second period. 6-0, Smithtown Hauppauge leads. As we look at some statistics for both sides tonight, one thing that has kind of killed Northport Huntington, they don't have a single power play goal on the entire year, and it kind of shows there as another save comes from McCartney. I thought there was a goal for a second as I saw Jason Shankles celebrating to his sideline, but no. A face-off, it will be in the offensive zone, and Shankles will win it, but it goes over to Cusco. And back up top to Cusco it goes, down low, off the backboards, and Shaw will find it. Back a centering bid, backhand shot, no good. And a great glove save there from McCarty on the backhand from Shankles. But as I was saying, Northport Huntington with no power play goals on the season, that's kind of been their demise. You have to capitalize on those opportunities, especially when you have 11 penalty minutes a game. Nonetheless, the Tigers find themselves at the blue line. Centering bid, couldn't find the stick of Cusco, broken up down low by Wetzel, sorry. Thinking of the German food. As nonetheless, Wetzel takes it down the ice, crossing the blue line, dangling through Thomas Martin, trying to find a centering bid. Stick check there from Thomas Martin, and shuts that play down with 2:32 to go in this second period. As down the ice it goes, and Leah Nichols will just tap it lightly with her stick. To Petit. Petit dishes it up near the blue line, but it's taken by Cusco. Intercepted, but it's back to the hands of Shao. Shifty Shao going down the ice now. Stops it, centering opportunities, looking for someone, trying to find a man. He finds a man down low in Shankles. Shankles working with it now. Hoffman will get his stick on it, but Cusco will have it a one-on-one with Wetzel. He'll try, just overskates the puck, sends his little self pass too far, and it'll end up with Wetzel again. Wetzel sent it down to Malone, but Thomas Martin intercepts that pass in the neutral zone. Now with Shifty Shao. Over to Shankles, shot opportunity, and it's good. Jason Shankles with a goal here on the top left of the net. We take a look there. Shao with a centering bid, not necessarily so center there, but he finds Shankles. Beautiful forehand shot, little sets it up and pounds it into the net. Jason Shankles picking up another goal on the season. It'll be his fourth on the season, his first tonight as we enter the later stages of the second period. It is now a 7-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead. Excuse me, that is Jason Schenkel's 5th goal in the season and his 2nd tonight. So we have a hat trick watch now as the puck goes down low to McCartney. Risky to come out of the net there, but he does with a 1:18 to go in the second period. Down low go the Bulls, back up top to Murator. Murator shifting his way around the stick of Cohen. Down low, can't connect with Delaney. Delaney tries to center it past the stick of Hoffman, as Hoffman will settle it down in the neutral zone. Back around to Murator. And Malazewski will look for someone. He does find Wasilewski. Shot there. Blocker save from McCartney. And with 44 seconds to go, the Bulls continue to threaten in their offensive zone. As Murator dangles through 3 Tigers defenders. A great stick job there from Murator, but it's shut down at the end there from DeSarno. DeSarno coming down the ice. He's got man ahead of him. He's got Cohen, but it's intercepted by Wasilewski, and the whistle is blown. As a line change coming for both sides, as it'll be a neutral zone faceoff. With a 7-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead with 25 seconds to go in this first period. A bunch of different goal scorers tonight spread across this Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls team as they'll win the ensuing faceoff. Shifty Shaw with it, dangling through some defenders. He's got a one-on-one with the net. He crosses it over just past the stick of Malone. They'll have it behind the net though. 15 seconds to go. Can they get anything? A centering bid to Murator at the blue line. Murator looking down low. Backhanded, no-look pass to the blue line. A one-timer, no good for off of the stick of Hoffman. Spardell now looking to clear it. Hoffman with a shot wide. And that'll bring us to the end of this second period. 7-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. They lead the Northport Huntington Tigers. And we'll be back from the Long Island Sports Network for the third period after this. And we're back for the third period action in this freshman league matchup between the 5th place Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls and the 18th place Northport Huntington Tigers. And it certainly looked like the places in which they are in the standings have been a reflection of their play, as it is a 7-0 Bulls lead over the Tigers as the third period will begin now. Everyone getting set. It'll be Cohen, it'll be Haas at the center ice. And it'll be another face-off won by the Bulls into the hands of Shao, who has adopted the nickname Shifty Shao from me tonight. Will it stick? If he continues to be as shifty as he is, it will. As he dishes it across the backboard, down to Petit. Petit sends it around the boards to Shao again. Shao looking around the center, can't find it, loses control, and Cusco will send it off the boards. Back down to Shao. Shao looking for someone. He finds Haas down low. Haas over the top to Wetzel in the center. A flick shot just wide off the blocker side of McCartney. And with 14:20 to go, we've already seen some, once again, threatening opportunities from the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. As DeSarno with a good forecheck there, trying to get it out of the hands of Shao. Some fighting in the corner. As it finds the stick of Frey. Frey across the neutral zone. He's got a man. He tries to find Cusco. Can't do it as it's off the skate of Wetzel. Wetzel will send it around his own net behind Nichols. The aforementioned netminder to his left. As now into the neutral zone they go. Cusco will intercept the breakaway opportunity from Malone. Around the boards they go. It'll find Wetzel at the blue line. Wetzel working around some man. We'll work around Cusco, trying to find it around the net, looking for someone, just dangling the biscuit around. and elects to just dump it down the boards when he has nothing. As blocked there by DeSarno, and it's sent back around the boards. Finds the stick of Cohen, and DeSarno will find it now. Back at the blue line they go, but once again we're seeing the transitional play from Smithtown Hauppauge tonight being such a big factor in their ability to play down low and get back on defense and put the pressure on the offense in the offensive zone, as they'll send it down the ice for an icing. So now with 13:10 to go in this third period, excuse me, it is a 7-0 Bulls lead over the Tigers. The Tigers now looking for the moral victory of just trying to get a goal on the board, because I believe at this point you're going to be falling to 0-3, as that is a rough one to do. But nonetheless, as the Cards, they've been dealt with such a difficult schedule, as Smithtown Hauppauge wins another faceoff. And it's sent down low from Hoffman, trying to look for Shankles, can't find him, it's off the boards. Shankles resets it up top at the blue line to Hoffman. Hoffman whips on a pass attempt there for Murator. And around the boards it goes. It finds Delaney's stick. Looking for a centering bid to Wasilewski, can't find him. Back up top at the blue line to Murator, looking down low, chip shot. Finds the stick, but it's saved by McCartney. A good little chest save there as he jumps on it with 12:38 to go in this third period. As it's been all Bulls thus far, as another line change comes, they can just cycle so many very talented guys in and out off the bench and keep them moving. As it'll be down low, and around the cage they go. The Bulls threatening. Will they pounce? It's a centering bid to Malone. Malone shoots. It's a blocker save by McCartney on the shot attempt from Malone. As they now look on the near boards, down low, fighting for it is Haas. Will he get it? No, it's in the glove of McCartney, and a great save there down low. As we take a look at Northport's schedule coming up, they go next, they face the red Smithtown Hauppauge team, also 3-0, so that's another gauntlet schedule for them, as Smithtown Hauppauge will win another faceoff, and it comes back around to Murator at the blue line. And then after that, they go ahead and they play Ward Melville. Ward Melville's also 0-2, so you have another chance to maybe even out on the schedule here, but you're going to have some difficult opponents to face tonight. And on the flip side for Smithtown, they continue to hopefully keep this dominant streak going as they go. And they play Southampton, the freshman team playing later tonight actually, also 0-2. A little bit of an easier schedule thus far for the Bulls. But the Bulls, as I look up again, are in the offensive zone, to no one's surprise, as they're fighting in the corner, looking for the puck. Who will have it? Who will clear it? Anyone. It's anyone's game. Beal looking for it, but it comes out to, I can't recognize that number. Oh, it's Wasilewski, number 25. And back up to the blue line for Murator. Down low it goes to Haas. Looking from the front, dangling around McCartney, and a blocker save from Matthew McCartney to save the shot there from Wetzel. Good job there from McCartney to stay focused through traffic, as they're behind the cage all night putting pressure is this Bulls squad with 11:06 to go in the third period. Shot there from Haas, no good on the rebound, and it's in the goal. The shot attempt from Haas, the redirection finds the stick of, I can't tell you who that is. We'll check it on the replay now though. As it's off the chest of Haas, and it's into the stick of Reed Mazalewski. Good job from him there. As it's an 8-0 lead for Smithtown Hauppauge now. As to the stick of Shaw it goes. Fighting for it down low is DeSarno. And going around behind their net once again, the Bulls putting pressure despite the lead. Down at the near boards, they look to get something. Back at the center again is Shaw, looking for another goal on the night. A shot blocked there by McCartney down low. It's still by the crease. DeSarno looking to clear. He will. He'll get it to Beal at the blue line. And across the ice they go. Through the neutral zone goes Jackson Beal, leading the Tigers. He'll send it down the ice. Looking to find Cusco on the other side. He will. Cusco dishes it to Frey. Back to Cusco over the middle. Looking for someone, as intercepted by Shankles. Jason Shankles getting involved on defense there. And back across to Shifty Shaw, getting involved again in transition. Stops short, back, centering bid. Blocked there by McCartney. Rebound dished out and centered back there to Shankles. Shao now dealing with it. And it finds the stick of the tall Jackson Beal. I just noticed that now. He's also quite tall for a hockey player. Stands out in the freshman league, but his pass is intercepted by Shankles. Shankles working with it now to Shao. Shankles dangling around and a glove save and a beaut by Matthew McCartney. Avoids anything there. As with 9:10 to go in this third period, running clock is now on. And time is of the essence for this Tigers squad to try and get a goal on the board. A moral victory, as thus far this season they only have 2 goals scored. And they've had now, including this game, it'll be 25 goals on the season. So it's been a struggle in the net for McCartney, but they will figure it out eventually. Time will tell. As it's back into the blue line to Murator, and taking it across his own ice is Thomas Martin. And back down low and into the chest of McCartney it will go, and a save again. But it's an 8-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead, as it's been 4 goals in the first, 3 in the second, and 1 coming thus far in the third for the squad, as it's been them winning faceoffs. I don't think they've lost a faceoff all night. I could be wrong, but nonetheless, they've been commanding on faceoffs. Maybe they've lost maybe 1 or 2, but nonetheless, they'll take it in their own defensive zone, and they're so comfortable down low behind their own net. You see Nichols isn't even too worried. Even with guys down low, she's still remaining composed. As a shot on goal just off the post. As will they say it's in? That's a goal. Another goal there for Reed Malazewski, as he gets one for Smithtown Hauppauge and adds to their lead as the lead grows to 9. And I thought that just bounced off the post. I guess it got the inside portion of the post. As we'll take a look here. Down low. This is a little late on the replay there. My apologies. So I didn't think it actually went in for a second, but it did nonetheless. And that's a goal there for Reed Malazewski. His second of the night. His third. That's a trick now for Reed Malazewski, as a stick is loose of Ava Spardell. My apologies there on the statistical error. But nonetheless, that'll move Reed's goal total to the season to 5. So a great job from him tonight, also picking up some assists as well. But the face-off with 6:40 and counting to go. It is won by the Tigers for once tonight. A change of pace for them as they head down the sheet. Looking for something. They go around the cage. Nichols not stressing now. She does. Back down to the top to Spardell. A one-timer is batted down by Haas. And down the ice they go, led by Shifty Shao. One-on-one with the goal. Will he get it? He pokes it through just wide. Great defense there on the forecheck by DeSarno. He gets the rebound back out front. Behind the net they go. And through to the stick of Wasilewski. Wasilewski with a shot attempt out in front. The rebound, and it's a score. Another goal for Smithtown. Hauppauge extends the lead to 10 with 6:02 to go and counting. I don't exactly know who had that goal. It was Dylan Haas at the 6-minute mark. Dylan Haas again scoring and making an impact. His second of the night, moving his total tonight to, or his total of the season to 4. And the opening faceoff, another faceoff won by the Tigers. Another, oh, nope, but the Mazalewski will get quickly on defense and strip the puck away from the Tigers, looking for someone down low. Intercepted by DeSarno. I believe, is that another goal? It is. It gets through the, is it? I honestly couldn't tell you guys if that went through the crease. I'll wait to see. If it stands, it will be an 11. It is an 11-0 lead as Gavin Delaney picks up his, another goal tonight, his second of the day. As it got stuck in the pads of McCartney, I couldn't really see, but nonetheless, 11-0 for Smithtown Hauppauge, as Delaney with his third goal on the season. As Nichols so confident she comes out of her own net to handle the puck with guys coming at her, but nonetheless, Running clock now with 4:40 to play. 11-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. Down low they go, looking for a centering bid to Shankles. They don't get it. Rebound out in front, but it's a shot attempt by Mazalewski straight to the chest of McCartney. Had a rough night in net. 11 throughout. Looking to hopefully change that as the season goes on. It's a long season, as we had mentioned, but it's been tough for him. That's now 25 goals throughout 3 games. It's been a struggle, but you grow as a team, and certainly they'll pick him up, and nothing to be concerned about as the season grows. But nonetheless, another face-off won briefly there by the Tigers. A slap shot opportunity off the chest of Beal. It's out in front, bouncing around the crease, and it's cleared, but back out in front of centering bid. Can't find Petit over the middle, and finally Thomas Martin will clear it with 3:47 to go. 11-0 the Bulls over the Tigers. As down by his own net he will go is Wetzel. Bouncing it off the board past the stick of Cohen, and Beal looking for it now. Can't find anything, and it's not also a testament. It's also a testament to this offense. Not going to put all the blame on McCartney, but this offense has to get something going down low in the offensive zone, especially against a team this good. It'd be a good showing to maybe put up 2 or 3 goals, not 0. But nonetheless, with 3:16 to go, down low, it'll be Malone. Malone back to the middle with Shifty Shao. Shao back to the center. Down low for Haas, gets past his stick and hits off the boards. Haas going around, dishes it down low to Malone. Spardell covering him heavily. Malone centering bid to Petit, that was, and it's cleared out by Spardell. Back down low they go, led by Wetzel. Wetzel looking for a shot, finds Haas, and it's in. 12-0 Smithtown Hauppauge on the goal from Dylan Haas, who picks up his own hat trick, I believe. I'll double check that now, but that is 1 from him. A second one, and now a third. 2 of them coming in the third period, so he picks up a hat trick of his own. So good job for him on the night. As now it is 12-0 Smithtown Hauppauge with 2:12 to go. As Haas as well has 2 assists, so a full house for him. 3 goals, 2 assists. 3 assists, matter of fact. So splitting it 3 and 3. Good for him. Having a great night for this squad. As we had mentioned, he was one of the key players going into tonight. And the Bulls find themselves back at the crease. They're trying to shove it through the pads, and McCartney will jump on top of it and get his glove to prevent another goal, as McCartney is exhausted, outstretched on the ice, just wants to sleep, as it has been nothing but pressure on him throughout the entire night, as it is tough when the opposing team wins basically every single faceoff and all of their time of possession is in the offensive zone. And down low by the crease for you, as they'll send it down near the cage again. Handling it in the corner is Wazalewski. Down low, a centering bid for Shankles, but nonetheless McCartney jumps on top of it and saves a rebound attempt out in front. With 1:11 to play, Smithtown Hauppauge will advance now to 3-0 on the season. We'll see where that pushes them up in the standings. They're in 5th place right now. And the Northport Huntington Tigers will fall to 0-3. See where that puts them. I don't know if they can go further than 18th in the freshman division, but we will see following tonight's matchup. As another faceoff won by guess who? The Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. As across the blue line they go. A chance now for the Tigers, though. They've got men. Can Cusco get anything? As great forecheck there by Murator to shut it down. He played great in transition, getting on his skates and on his horse. Metaphorically, of course. And now back in transition they go, led by Malone across the red line. Dangling through, looking for someone in the top of the net. A goal. Another one on the night for Andrew Malone, as that's now a 13-0 lead, as I'm assuming they'll just let the clock go. And that'll be it from Game 2 on the North Rinks. Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls 13, and the Northport Huntington Tigers 0. And that'll be the end tonight. A hard-fought match for the Northport Huntington Tigers. As look ahead to the next game and the final one of this Saturday night. 10 at 9:30. It'll be Southampton against the Longwood Lions, as I'll be on the call for that again. For all three tonight, you get to hear my lovely voice all night. Who doesn't love that? As thank you once again for tuning in on the Long Island Sports Network, as we'll be back shortly for Game 3 of 3 on this Saturday night. Once again, Smithtown Hauppauge 13, Northport Huntington Tigers 0. I'm Magnus Healy, signing off for now. Thank you to Rowan Laddick once again for working the camera tonight, as we'll see you shortly for the next game.